and welcome to Access You TV. My name's Michelle Edhouse, and today we're talking about relationships. And in a lot of cases, the relationships that I talk about are just general relationships. And today I'm talking more specifically with regards to love relationships, long-term relationships, and yet I've just had the awareness that actually could apply to any form of relationship, whether a friendship or a work relationship or any sort of relationship. But I specifically want to talk about love relationships. You know, that whole been married for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. So what if when your point of view about you changed, if you start to judge you, you didn't have to reject the others that don't have the same judgment. Ding dong! How many of your relationships are actually based on mutual judgments? How many of the relationships that break down started out by, hey look, our judgments match. You think I'm pretty, I think you're handsome, you think I'm clever, I think you're sexy. We're both judging each other positively. And you have a point of view about yourself. Oh, I'm young and pretty. Maybe something happens. Maybe there's an accident. Maybe there's an illness. Maybe there is something happen at work that throws your confidence. And suddenly you start to judge yourself. And you start to make yourself wrong about just simply being. And then what tends to happen, and what I'm asking if you could be willing to look at a different possibility, is that anybody that doesn't also change their point of view about us, they no longer validate our own point of view, we start to reject them. And this can happen when, you've had your babies and you put on a little bit of weight. Maybe you are not working and earning money anymore, so you're judging yourself as not being the provider or a contribution, or whatever judgment you have of you. If the other person doesn't choose to buy into your judgment, then you've got to actually reject them. Because if somebody doesn't fit within your defined realm of judgment, can they ever be received by you? And this tends to be something that shows up, when guys talk about, I don't know what happened ever since she's become a mum. She's just not interested in me anymore. She doesn't seem to think she's sexy, and she just doesn't want me anymore. No matter how much I lavish the love on her, lavish the, tell her how much I still adore her, no matter how big her tummy is or how big her thighs are. I still love her and I still adore her. I had this, I'm actually talking from experience. I really, really judged my body horrendously, and I just could not comprehend why on earth Glenn still found me sexy. And he did, and I thought he was nuts, insane, bonkers. And I really did go through a patch where I thought he needed to go and find another woman, because he must be insane to still love me and still find me sexy, even though I look like this. And, it was through a lot of clearing of points of view and judgments and places where I bought into society and all of that stuff to get me to start to realize that actually, he loved me. He adored me. And it was the energy of me that he found sexy. And how I created my body didn't bother him. Maybe, a bit fitter. Chase me around the bedroom for a little bit longer. But that, it never actually bothered him about my size, because he loved me. And no matter, and whatever body I chose to create, he loved that too. So, what are you judging about you, that because someone else doesn't judge you for it, you have to reject them? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Thank you. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, boys, shorts and beyonds. How many points of view do you have about you that keeps you from receiving the love and adoration and orgasmic energies from others? And everything that is times a godzillion. Will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, boys, shorts and beyonds. Now, if you were willing to truly have no judgment about you, could you also receive all judgments, whether good or bad, from everyone? And so if you have no point of view about you, your lover can adore you no matter what your body is like. And are you willing to receive that? And everything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, boys, shorts and beyonds. And what energy, space and consciousness can you be to be out of judgment of you and your body for all eternity? And everything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, boys, shorts and beyonds. Now, as our aeroplane friend flies over, how does it get any better than that? Those weird words I've been saying after I ask you, will you destroy and uncreate it, are actually the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. And they have totally changed my life. It is a magic wand that clears away all the crap. And if you're willing to use it, you can check out more about it at theclearingstatement.com. And if you're willing to use it on any of the crap that shows up, what else is possible if you're out of judgment of you? So thanks for joining me here at Access UTV, and I look forward to sharing more tips and tools and questions with you real soon. Cheers. Bye.